Hi, my people. Welcome to my newest psychic reading, part 3 of my 2024 um, predictions. Part 1, I think we focused on. God, I don't even remember what we focused on in part 1 because I did part 1, like a week or two ago. I know in part 2 we focused on UFO. We talked about UFOs extensively. We talked about, I think, weather and things of that nature. So I kind of want to focus on government affairs in this one and things of this nature and what we can expect on a global scale. I think we kind of touched on that in part 1 as well, but I kind of want to get deeper. But of course, my job is always, specifically as Lamarr Townsend Tarot, the psychic with the T, is to just always trust what Spirit says, irregardless. So if Spirit brings up a whole different topic, we're going to go with it because that's what Spirit says. All right. So thank you all for being here. Thank you so much. I have been so busy that I have not had time to do certain things around my house that I need to get done, child. But y'all have been booking me to the heavens, honey. Y'all have really been booking with me. I've been really busy. There's a lot of clients. I think a list I have to get to, as usual. That's my job. So I thank you all for being so patient with your readings. The thing with readings is that some of you will get email readings or video recorded readings, but then a lot of you also purchase phone readings, and phone readings have same day priority. That's the benefit of them and why they're pretty kind of expensive but worth it. But when so many phone readings come in and so many same day readings come in, by the time it gets in the middle of the day or at the end of the day, I'm exhausted from doing so many phone readings and things of that nature. So anyways, I have to conserve my energy because I have a couple phone readings to get through today. So I thank you all so much for your patience through getting your personal readings done. I thank you all so much with your patience with getting content out. I am a busy man. I'm a busy woman, honey, and I have a lot of clients. I have a lot to do on a daily basis, and I just thank you all for being so patient with me. But business is business, and the show must go on. So thank you all for being here. I'm Lamarr Townsend. I'm a psychic, a tarot reader, and an astrologer. I would love if you would like, share, and subscribe. Hit the like button, hit the bell, hit the all notifications so you will get a notification every time I go live or upload a video. I just recently released my first music album. Everything was done by me on my album. The beats, the lyrics, the singing, the arrangements, the production, all those types of things I did on my own. So check out my music album. It is on all available platforms right now. Lamarr Townsend Psychic with the T. It is on Spotify, TikTok, Apple Music, YouTube, Pandora, Shazam, Amazon Music, Tidal, and other streaming platforms. Thank you all so much for your support with that. And let's get into the video. Oh, before I get into the video, I want to tell you all, of course, if you would like your own personal reading from me, I am available for personal readings, as you well know, and I would love to read for you. So if you would like your own personal reading, definitely check out my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. And thank you all for being so patient with your candles and things of that nature. This is my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com, created by me as well. Y'all know I'm a jack of all trades. I do a lot. So this is my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. You can scroll down and read reviews from people who have purchased readings from me. You can also follow me down here on Instagram and Facebook. And if you would like your own reading, go right to the store section. This is where you would go to view all the rates, services, products, classes, candles, and different types of things I do offer. I offer email readings. I offer video recorded readings. I do offer phone readings. I do offer candles as well as birth chart readings, past life readings, mediumship readings. I offer classes, tarot classes, astrology classes, spiritual development classes. I do also offer custom candles, dream interpretation readings, and all different types of things. And I'm always adding new things to my website. So I definitely would reach out if you would like a reading, and do not hesitate to contact me, to book with me. Ooh, child, I feel like I've talked a lot, so let's go ahead and get into this reading so I can talk some more, all right? All right. Can I say one thing I found really interesting? So my YouTube channel is comprised of mostly a female audience. I think it's maybe like a 75 65% female, the rest male, or, identifying as something else. My music, ironically, has mostly a male audience, so I found that interesting. At least on Apple Music, the analytics suggested that. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get into this reading. I have a lot to talk about. Clearly, I'm having a good day so far. It is 10 a.m. I have a client reading in about 2 hours, and I'm just feeling good today. So let's go ride off this wave of good energy and see what Spirit has to say. Thank you, Spirit, for opening up the channel so that I can connect with the energy of what we can expect in the year 2024. Thank you for providing more clarity and insight as to what we can expect on a global scale with government affairs, political affairs, worldwide affairs, international affairs, and things of this nature. Thank you for providing clarity and insight on whatever else you want us to know. In the name of the Mother, the Daughter, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Amen, amen, amen. Okay, perfect. All right. Okay. Let's tap in. Let's see what we see. Spirit, thank you for giving us clarity and insight as to what else you want us to know about the year 2024. Okay. The first thing I'm hearing is new drugs on the market. New drugs on the market. And what I say by that, let me clarify, this is for YouTube entertainment purposes. I'm talking like over the counter. Maybe we should have a better word for drugs. Let's use medicine. Because y'all know YouTube is just, so there could be new over the counter medicine that hits the market in 2024. But I almost feel like there's something about like needing to be careful. Things come out and it gets recalled, and I kind of feel like there's a possibility of this energy. And it almost feels like this is alleged for YouTube entertainment purposes. It almost feels like an energy of creating the issue to solve the problem. Creating an issue to solve the problem. So it's almost like imagine um the COVID. Imagine, the COVID, you know, um or let's not use that as an example. Let's just imagine that something was created, in a hypothetical world. Something was created and put out into the world that made people allegedly sick. Now this is all hypothetical. This is not to accuse the world or the powers that be of doing something like this, right? But I digress. Imagine that this was, a reality. Something was put out into the world that made people sick, but for the purpose of a new medicine being pushed out so that people can use the medicine, and therefore it generates money for pharmaceuticals, it generates money for the powers that be in some way, shape, or form. And from there, it's like new things can be created. So I almost feel like new things, new medicines could be pushed out into the market as almost like a test, guinea pigs, a guinea pig test, or things of this nature, but they could actually be creating the problem to solve the solution. All right? So once again, allegedly, all right? But y'all know, 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, I'm right, right? All right. So this is weird. But there's also something about rain that could be different in 2024 or in certain areas. Like there's something about the rain. Like it's almost like you would think rainwater, because I know There's people out here who, for spiritual purposes or otherwise, collect rainwater, for example. Like you would imagine that rainwater would be like one of the purest forms of water you could use, you could drink. You probably still have to boil it because it's coming through the atmosphere and collecting, certain things as it drops down. But for the most part, rainwater's harmless. It's like you get a little rain, you may have to redo your hair or whatever it is, but it's like it's fine. But there's something where it's like, this is weird, but there's something where, like, in certain areas, the rainwater could turn people's hair a different color. Or, like, it could be that the rainwater reacts with a certain dye that someone has in their hair that turns it a different color. Or there could be something where the rainwater is like it corrodes things. Like, there's something weird going on with rainwater, but it would suggest an issue in the atmosphere because obviously that's where the rainwater is coming from, right? I hear emissions, CO2, and things of this nature as well that could be causing these issues with the rainwater. But it's almost like, once again, in a weird way, this is Earth's way of depolluting itself or depolluting the atmosphere around Earth itself. So it's like Earth is kind of saying to us in that matter, you're putting all of this emissions and dirt and, disgustingness in the air. What goes up must come down. You know? That's what I see. And I hear China. Um, no comments on that. Uh, I'll just say it just always seems like there's something going on with China, right? In a weird way. I see something with the UK too, like England. I feel like this relates to the emissions, the CO2, the weird rain effect. Like, I feel like that's what I'm alluding to when I say that. There also politically are going to be things in England and Britain that are shifting and changing as a cause of, I feel like, losing power or losing territory. So King Charles may be, going through some things behind the scenes that he's not actively telling his people, his citizens. But there are some changes going on in England and the UK for my UK people. And then I'm being shown Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. I hear the word slumlord kind of thing. I don't know. I don't think necessarily that relates to Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, but it could. I feel like it more so relates to King Charles in, like, England, Britain. I hear the word taxation, like running up taxes kind of thing, like that energy. I'll say it this way: the China world leaders could act out more in 2024. That rhymed. China world leaders could act out more in 2024. And this could cause problems worldwide. It's almost like imagine you have a cousin and this cousin is always scheming and trying to find new ways to, like, sneak out or, you know, go under your parents' radar, or try some sort of new scheme. I don't know, but you're always like, you kind of ignore them. But if you ignore them for too long, you've got someone where it's like it becomes a bigger problem. Like, it's almost like a school shooter, where in a lot of those cases, you notice that there's clearly something wrong with those kids from the start. But, it's always people turning a blind eye, or maybe it's a phase, they'll be okay. But no, you got to nip this in the bud. I feel like that's China. I'm not saying China or China world leaders are equivalent to school bang bang bangers, kind of thing, right? But or school shooters or anything like that, but it's just kind of like the energy of someone who's wielding too much power, or what they think is power to some degree, or power that they have, which they do. I hear North Korea. um 2024 United States could kind of mind its business. And maybe it's because United States is going through an election period and things of that nature, by the year 2024. But I feel like 2024, the US is kind of minding its business. Um, Although there could be something with Russia. I don't think it's necessarily like a war, but I think there's just something with, I don't know, I hear Russia, I hear Poland, I hear the UK. I almost feel like in a weird way, the US is being drained of its resources. It's almost like the powers that be in other countries or territories are looking at the US like, we'll protect you, just give us your resources. But it's like they're draining all the resources while they're the ones that the US should really be protected from. Does that make sense? It's like the powers that be in other territories are saying to the US, I'll protect you, just give me your resources. Meanwhile, that, territory, specific territorial power that be, is the main person or the main territory that the US should be protecting itself from. So I don't get the best alliances with the US leading up to the year 2024. It's really hurt us over here in America. Um, Once again, I'll say allegedly, all right? For YouTube entertainment purposes only, but y'all, if you know, you know, all right? Um, I feel like Mexico may not be a good place to visit in 2024, allegedly. Um, like tourist wise. Like if you already kind of know the ins and outs of Mexico, you may be okay. But I feel like there's something with, and I'll say it this way, all right, child. There could be something with the cartels. Y'all don't want to mess with the cartels, all right? So I would say just be safe in the year 2024 when it comes to Mexico. Um, and I hear watch list. Like they may have a watch list of tourists or watch list of people in some way, shape, or form, allegedly. All right. LGBT. I'm seeing the energy of LGBTQ energy showing up in 2024, but it feels more political. Like I'm seeing, people rioting, pickets. I feel like this could also affect the job market too, in some way, shape, or form. Or it could, what's the word I'm looking for, Spirit? It could leak into the job market, leak into the work industry, something like that. There's something with international trade, but international trade via the air that could be more apparent in 2024. Um, because it's almost like something where it's like viewing the air as safer for some reason, but it's really not. Um, the air is a safer way to transport goods, at least is what I see, but it's really not a safer way. There's also something about being able to, how do I say this without getting demonetized or YouTube taking my video down, child? There's also something about being able to hide certain goods. I would use the word that starts with an S, smuggle, but I said it already, but there could be something about that, about flying in the air versus traditional ways of transporting goods, which would be driving, boats, and things of this nature. Um, I hear capsize as I say that, capsize. But I literally see like a plane, something happens with a plane in the air, midair, and all these things, like something out of the plane, all this stuff out of the plane just comes falling down. I feel like it's goods, just comes falling out of the plane. Maybe that's why I saw the weird thing with the rain. I'm not sure. I feel like I'm rhyming. I feel like that's a song right there. Um, I think I'm ready to move on to the cards here in a bit. I want to say, and literally as I said this, I got a email about a vehicle update. I want to say that's a sign. I want to say in the year 2024, please be careful on the roads, particularly if you're traveling in inclement weather. This includes rain, snow, ice, and anything of that nature. It may not be you necessarily that I'm worried about. It may be other drivers as well. All right. So I would say just be careful, be safe. Put protection in your car. Crystals. Spiritual symbolisms and things of this nature. Uh, because there's something with the roads in 2024. Something with the roads, traveling and driving. That is just the energy's weird. All right. So all right, you guys, let's go ahead and see what these cards have to say for part 3. Um, and we'll finish the reading. And we're black. Let's go ahead and get into the reading and see what Spirit has to say. Because I have to get ready for my clients to start the day. It is still early, thank God. Thank you for cleansing and clearing the energy of this deck when you pass reading. Amen, 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 amen. So these are the final cards we'll pull from. I want to know what further things can you tell us, Spirit, about the year 2024 that we need to be mindful of? Maybe particularly on a global scale, on an international scales, territorial scale. What are things do we need to be mindful of, Spirit? Just in general. Remember to like the video. I am available for personal readings. You can text me at 703-791-9162. I have WhatsApp for international clients. You can also visit my website, lamartownsendtarot.com. King of Pentacles shows up. This could be a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, or Aries male. They show up in a placement of leadership. They are holding money in some way, shape, or form. So this could be someone connected to money. To be honest with you, this gives me BRICS energy. BRICS, is it Britain, India, what is China, and South Africa, I think? BRICS. If you've not heard of BRICS, it's a new currency. BRICS is a grouping of world economies of Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. Yes. All right. This gives me BRICS energy right here with this man. The death card, speaking of economy and finances, the death card shows up connected to money, finances, and resources. The death card could be a change, it could be a loss, it could be an ending, it could be things drying up. There could be this energy or this experience of things are drying up, money's drying up, resources are drying up, whether that's a reality or not. It could be drying up because they're the most of the resources and money and finances are being placed elsewhere. All right. So you got to dry up somewhere to be placed elsewhere, kind of thing. Allegedly, once again. All right. I get the Eight of Wands here, connected to thoughts, communication in the mind. This could be connected to young childhood to young adult years as well. So this would be grades, kindergarten through high school energy. Eight of Wands is a lot of activity. It's a lot of things changing, moving, evolving. We're going to see a lot of changes in terms of once again these school, these ages of these school kids of young kindergartens to high school ages. And I'm already kind of seeing it. I don't know if you guys tune into Law and Crime Network. I'm subscribed to a lot of YouTube channels and I don't always promote them, but I don't know if you guys are into law and crime. I'm into it for some reason. I love a good interrogation. I love a good true crime moment, and things of this nature. I've noticed that, there's been a lot of school teachers, and I'm not saying all school teachers are doing this, because I have some, clients and friends who are teachers. There's something about a new wave of school teachers, and maybe they've always done this, but they're getting caught now, showing up to school drunk. And I'm talking about once again in the ages of a kindergarten through high school. So to me, I'm already seeing this shift, but we could see once again a lot of activity, I'm already seeing activity, but we could see a lot of activity, causing shifts and changes in the structure of schooling. Once again, for kindergartners up until high schoolers. All right. The Emperor shows up once again. Male energy connected to home, family, and emotions. And this kind of is interesting because once again I get LGBTQ energy, and home and family matters. I know one thing for me as an LGBTQ member, a part of the G, gay, and maybe the T too, trans, whatever you want to call me. I do consider myself trans feminine, non-binary, maybe to some degree trans, even though, I still identify as a male, right? Or, non-binary, gender fluid. There's something where, as a member of the LGBTQ, gay male, whatever you want to call me, there's certain things I would like to accomplish in my life. I would like to get married and I would like to have children. All right. But all those things fall under family and home matters, right? Which is where this male falls. So I'm wondering if this male is going to challenge that. Is he going to challenge the family, traditional family kind of thing? Is he going to challenge marriage laws, traditional laws? Like, once again, I got some LGBTQ energy showing up there. I get the Seven of Wands showing up connected to self-expression, purpose in life, energy, zest for life. This could be connected to childhood energy as well, childhood memories. Seven of Wands is self-sabotage. Seven of Wands is a card of being not on the right track. All right. I feel like there could be a lot of disagreements, a lot of picketing, a lot of rioting, a lot of striking in the year 2024. But my fear is it could lead to violence, or there's something about activism leading to violence in the year 2024 that we need to be mindful of. Six of Swords, we're going to start to see more people, in the workforce speaking up too about their needs and wants, in the workforce. I just heard something about the auto industry going on strike or something like that. We could start to see more in more industries speaking up about their needs and their wants, and certain laws, rules, and regulations that need to change. Now, whether these people go on strike or not, we're going to see more people talking up about the ins and outs of industries and how maybe certain things aren't all they're cracked up to be. I don't know why I'm seeing like the nursing, hospital industry, that kind of thing. But I get the Ten of Cups connected to family, one-on-one relationships. I think there's once again a sense of togetherness more in 2024. I'm not saying the whole world is going to come together, and make it a happy place kind of thing, and rainbows and gumdrops, right? But there's something about being more in tune with the communities, being more in tune with your neighbors, helping one another out, making the communities, making, the neighborhood, safe again. You know, for years it was about make America great again. Now it's about let's make the world, let's make America safe again. Together, one by one, neighborhood by neighborhood, community by community. All right? That's what I see. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. Yes. All right. I get the Eight of Pentacles connected to change, endings, growth, loss. Eight of Pentacles is a card of putting in the time, putting in the work, putting in the effort, focusing on something changing and evolving and growing. So certain things that have been chipped away, we could start to finally see breakthroughs in 2024. Like I'm trying to think of an example. Um, One thing I can think of is marijuana, maybe marijuana laws. Something that's been chipped away. There or dare I say reparations? But I'll say reparations generally, whether it's Black, Native American, or otherwise, like something like that that's been slowly chipped away at, where it's like we've been speaking about it, we've been working on it, we've been lobbying. Like there could be some breakthroughs, all right. Whether they're in the areas I just spoke about, as examples, or in other areas in general, right? A breakthrough, once again, the judgment card, getting what we've wished for, getting what we've asked for. This also could deal with travel, so travel could open up a bit more in 2024 as well. Um, and it also could be even like in a welcoming kind of way. Like it's like almost like, yes, please come visit us. Please come visit our country. We need the income. We need the economy boost. So we could start to see that. We also could start to see certain, flights, certain transportation, trains, airplanes, and things of that nature, like kind of collabing with some of these international territories to encourage people to travel, I feel like. I get a Queen of Cups connected to unpredictable change facing the Five of Cups. So a female could be um, a cause of some sort of disappointing change, possibly. All right, I do get a young person showing up here facing the Judgment card as well. We could see more young people traveling in 2024, maybe. Maybe willing to travel for their careers, their jobs too. Whereas maybe previous generations wanted to, after graduating, or graduating high school, graduating college, it's like more previous generations wanting to stay home or stay more close to home. We could start to see this new generation being like, nope, I'm going to be willing to move all the way across the country to work this job kind of thing. All right. So a lot of tourism, a lot of international traveling, a lot of encouraging, a lot of, certain territories across the world encouraging, people with money to come to me, come to us, build our economy. We need it kind of thing. So very interesting. All right, let's go ahead and pull a final card. What is the final card for what's the final card for this reading, Spirit? Ace of Action. Ace of Action. It says this cherub is heralding a time of wonderful new opportunities related to your creativity, your career, or pursuing your dreams. This is a card of action, and if you've been procrastinating, it's time to really get busy. It's about getting things done in 2024. It says it's also a great time to start a new business. So, for those of you wanting to start a business in 2024, and it says have confidence in your abilities. All right. If you would like to elaborate, contact me for a reading, lamartownsendtarot.com, or text me at 703-791-9162. Visit my website, keep in touch, and please stream my new album, Psychic with the T, available on Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, Amazon Music, YouTube, and more. All right. And thank you all. I'll see you in your own personal reading, or I'll catch you in the next video. Either way, I will see you soon. Love and light. Psychic with a T, the psychic with a T, that's me, that's me. The one with the T, the one with the T, that's me, that's me. When the planets align, spirit speaks on time, that's me, that's me. When the planets align, spirit speaks on time, that's me, that's me. When the trolls be gone, candle work be strong, that's me, that's me. When the trolls be gone, candle work be strong, that's me, that's me. I don't care what the others say, let's channel some energy today. I don't care what the others say, let's channel some energy today. Capricorn, Virgo, Libra strong, this tarot card reading about to be long. Capricorn, Virgo, Libra strong, this tarot card reading about to be long. Psychic with a T, the psychic with a T, that's me, that's me. The one with the T, the one with the T, that's me, that's me. When the planets align, spirit speaks on time, that's me, that's me. When the planets align, spirit speaks on time, that's me, that's me. When the trolls be gone, candle work be strong, that's me, that's me. When the trolls be gone, candle work be strong, that's me, that's me.